What did you just say?
Cannot wait to get back on the boat.
That Osmo rolled out and landed on the ground.
Had a lot of mishaps. We've had a bunch of stuff like go wrong. We
Just
lost
in the
a phone.
past day and a half, we've had like all kinds of stuff.
We lost 3 things yesterday. I think we found the majority, but man, van life is rough. We made it to the Mount Cook area, and now we're gonna do a 25-minute walk up to go see the Tasman Glacier. Round 2 of trying to hike the Hooker Valley Trail.
Oh my gosh, it almost blew me off my feet. The wind hit me.
What a contrast from yesterday.
Like I think in the States, it's like tornado warning.
As we're the people that die right here.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Good morning, baby. I have something for you.
Thank you. Got coffee.
But look at that view behind us.
It's pretty awesome. And people watching me wake up in the morning.
Right. You're the tourist show.
Great. How are your pancakes in bed?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You like my mini pancakes?
I love your mini pancakes.
I have a mini spatula, so I can't make big pancakes.
Man, the amount of times that we've cleaned the bugs off this van, that is clean for this girl. I mean, every fuel stop, you're cleaning your windows from all the bugs that we've killed. That's good, thank you. And of course, Rob is up there cleaning the solar panels to maximize our sun intake for power.
We lost them. Now it's the first one on the top.
Another day, how long's our drive today?
1.5 hours.
1.5 hour drive today. So this is actually one of our lesser driving days. We're headed to Mount Cook. What did you just say?
Cannot wait to get back on the boat.
Why? You were saying, oh, I want land life. Now we're living land life, and now you want to get back?
It's cramped.
Oh, the van is cramped. Like the boat's not, I mean.
The boat is not cramped. After me living in this for 7 days, it is not cramped.
There you go, folks. If you want your child to have an appreciation of the space that you have, the limited space that you have on a boat, just do van life and then transition into a catamaran, and they will be so thankful.
Oh my gosh.
Cram them into a van for a week.
I'm sleeping right here. Where we're sitting right now, I sleep.
Yes, but you're short, you're a
Until
child.
I get a bigger bed when we get home. It's so much nicer.
The sacrifices that we make.
By the way, look forward.
Oh my graciousness. Hold on. We are passing, is this Lake Pukaki and Mount Cook?
Oh my god.
Holy Toledo, look over there.
Can I go swimming?
That is amazing.
I want to go swimming.
Dude, it's freezing. Yes, we need to, no, go to the next one. I don't want this one. All right, these scenic lookouts, you get a little bit of a warning, but when you're in a van, you can't exactly like slow down and turn into them. So we've missed this scenic lookout twice yesterday and today.
Especially when you got somebody like on your bottom, like on your butt.
What kind of view do we have now?
An amazing view of Mount Cook. If you want the most epic place to Freedom Camp, it is right overlooking Mount Cook. This would be an awesome view to wake up in the morning with breakfast and coffee. Awesome place to camp for free.
All right, so this van is very bouncy. And
Van life is very harsh and dirty.
And because it's very bouncy, we had put the Osmo down on a table in the back, and just people getting in and out of the van shaking a little bit. That Osmo rolled out and landed on the ground, and we thought that the screen had cracked on the back of the Osmo. Luckily, we had installed a screen protector, and all it did was crack the screen here, the screen protector, and the screen is perfectly fine.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Because we've had a lot of mishaps. Lost phones. What else? We've had a bunch of stuff like go wrong. We
Just
lost
in the
a
past
phone.
day and a half, we've had like all kinds of stuff.
We lost 3 things yesterday. I think we found the majority, but man, van life is rough.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's a lavender farm.
Another one.
You wanna go see more lavender?
I never knew so much lavender came through. That is not as pretty as the one we went to.
There's a lot of roadkill in New Zealand, like more than in the U.S. I've seen like 3 now, and I've only seen maybe
3 maybe in the last hour.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot.
A lot of roadkill.
There's like, it looks like a large squirrel. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a very large squirrel, and I've seen a bunch of those have gotten hit like overnight.
And we just saw a sign for wallabies. Had no clue wallabies are in New Zealand, but apparently they're a pest, an unwanted pest, and you're supposed to report them if you see them. And we still haven't seen it. I was thinking we would be able to see a kiwi in the wild, so we may actually have to go like to a kiwi conservatory.
Well, right there by
Farm
the skyline.
So I have trust issues with my mother right now because last time she said the hike was so easy, but no,
No, I didn't say it was so easy.
No.
I said that was the hardest one we were gonna do and the longest one. And then the second we did was easier, and it was the
No, it
elevation
wasn't.
gain.
What?
So Davis is no longer wanting to hike because he thinks it's gonna be another 3-hour climb. I'll show you on all trails it's not.
I still do not believe.
We made it to the Mount Cook area, and now we're gonna do a 25-minute walk up to go see the Tasman Glacier.
This is a short track, but it has over 300 steps to see New Zealand's longest glacier.
Where am I looking? That thing in the distance?
Right there, right there. Look.
I'm glad we did
Gray.
Rob Roy.
Actually, no. The whole thing is glacier. Look at it. See, it's black.
Was that horrible?
No, not really, but.
It was better than Rob Roy, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, lots.
So if you're planning on bringing your van and parking at the Hooker Valley campsite right at the trailhead, get here early because this place gets packed. We realize some of these people are still on these trails, because I think 3 trails start from here, but just get there early so you can get a spot.
Hey, Mom. So what are we planning to do?
Tomorrow we're getting up early and we're hopefully going to hit the Hooker Valley track by 7 a.m. so we can beat all the crowds and all the tour buses. Because this is the most packed trail in the Southland.
I'm not happy about that.
Look at the snow up there, Davis.
Where?
Right beside you.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, you can see it. Snow. Yeah. I am not happy about waking up so early, so let's see how I go.
Another epic place to make dinner.
I'm trying to protect the flame because it's very windy here.
Oh, and he's
Also-
trying to heat up the spaghetti in a can for Davis.
Also, I'm heating it up in the can so we don't dirty a dish.
But hey, passage meals again tonight to save the night. It is good morning. It is 7 in the morning and we are here parked at the Hooker Valley track. We're gonna try and attempt to hike this. It's really a walk, it's not really a hike, but it's a 3-hour return. But the wind has been howling all night long and it's blowing, and they say that sometimes they'll close the swing bridges when the wind is so high. So we're gonna get started this morning so we can get there before all the tourists and just pray the swing bridges are open. it. Sure is pretty though.
Yeah.
A little windy here though.
A little windy, yes.
All right, so we tried. Hey, you know what? We've had fantastic weather this whole trip.
We got up at sunrise this morning trying to get this hike done, but the winds just
And we've
won't
had
cooperate.
we've had perfect weather throughout this whole trip. Can't complain. So
Nope, it's been awesome. We made it back to the van. We just saw the DOC, one of the park rangers, and came by and said the park is going to open today at 10. So Rob looked on the weather app and there's 50-knot winds blowing right now.
and it's supposed to start raining.
And it's supposed to start raining at 1 o'clock. So, and the first tour bus just pulled up and we were so trying to beat all the tourists by getting up at sunrise to do this, but it is what it is. We've got like 30 more minutes to kind of hang out the van. Rob made me some coffee to warm up a little bit, and then hopefully we'll get on this hike. Are you excited for your last hike?
No.
Come on.
It's a long hike.
It's not a long.
It's
hike.
not a long,
It's an
well,
hour and a half.
it's 3 hours return and it's not steep. So this should be your easiest hike yet.
No, the easiest hike was the pavilion walk.
Oh gosh. Round 2 of trying to hike the Hooker Valley Trail. It's 10 o'clock. They said the swing bridge is now open. The winds have calmed down a little bit, but now it looks like it may rain. So we're gonna see how much of this we can get done today.
Having fun now.
If you are planning to come to New Zealand, South Island, bring a range of clothes, because yesterday afternoon, the first day I had worn a tank top and we were sweating, and then today it's windy and cold, so I've had a down puffer jacket, a raincoat, tank tops, and then a wool sweater. So bring it all, because you could get 4 seasons in one day here. Kind of like Florida, but just not quite this extreme.
Oh my gosh, it was moving off my feet. The wind hit me.
What a contrast from yesterday. Two swing bridges down, one more to go.
I almost lost my hat out there. I mean, blown away.
Good? We're just gonna say how well Deus is doing. Deus is doing great, but you can see the mountain. He's like, do we need to go any further? It was like, Davis, we finish what we start. It's the point, it's the purpose. Doing much better than day 1 though. I told him, you do not ever quit. Yes, it's cold, and it's windy, and it's kind of uncomfortable out here, but we started this walk and we're gonna finish it. We don't give up on things. We don't quit. It's probably as close as I'm ever going to get to a glacier or an iceberg. God, can you imagine being the Titanic and hitting that and being in that freezing cold water? Davis is mad. He just lost his hat. My favorite hat too. High five, dude. Very proud of you. So we finished. We started at 9:25. It is 12:19. So we did it in less than 3 hours, and that's 19,000 steps.
Good job.
And we are very lucky because now the clouds have rolled in and the rain has rolled in, so these people, all these tourists going, are not even gonna see it, which is such a shame. Here are some tips if you're planning on doing the Hooker Valley Track. Check the, was it the DOC website? DOC website, because the bridge this morning was closed until 10 a.m. We woke up at 7 because we thought we were going to be smart and get there before everybody else, but just check the DOC website to see when those swing bridges open. Could be a little bit later. Go as early as you can because all these tourist buses roll in, like, as we were coming back, they were rolling in. So I'd say they roll in around like 11 o'clock. And dress in layers because this morning we were absolutely freezing. It was windy And then by the end of the hike, you're taking off clothes because we went through 4 seasons. We went through 50-knot winds, we went through cold and then heat at the end, and then now it's starting to rain. So just be prepared, take water, and just know that it's gonna be crazy busy.
And hold your hats hard.
And hold your hats. Davis lost his favorite hat next to the glacier because the wind was blowing quite.
I'm still mad at that.
But you finished.
It looks like we've been attacked by dirt. Like if you look at the rearview mirrors and the front, all this was clean yesterday.
We're loving van life, but it is dirty, dusty. Like, I mean, I guess I complain about dust on the boat too, but this is like a whole next level of dirty. And man, boat life is hard, but van life, I think, is even harder. Like, hats go off to all the van life people because it's hard work living in a van. Where to now?
We're gonna play it by ear because we have planned nothing for this time period. We were just planning on going back to Queenstown to take it easy and then turn the camera in tomorrow morning. However, we don't have to have the camera back until tomorrow night before we fly. So we got a little bit extra time on our hands. We're gonna see what's out there. Maybe stop in a couple places like Arrowtown or maybe even Twizzle again. Who knows?
So we have stopped in the town of Twizzle, and this may be all there is.
It's a big circle, by the way.
Yeah, so we're just gonna walk around and check it out.
Here's Twizzle. Right here.
I think Twizzle's this little... So there's 2 Foursquares within like
Walking distance.
a block. Pharmacy.
Look, you can get a wool hat.
Okay, this is something Rob and I have never heard in real life.
Like, I think in the States, it's like tornado warning.
Well, what is it here? Tsunami?
Avalanche warning? I don't know.
Well, I mean, nobody's running.
I think it's a test because it's like 5:30 or 6 o'clock or whatever.
As we're the people that die right here. Welcome to Arrowtown. Are you happy our van life adventures are coming to an end?
Oh, like that? No.
Yeah, but Davis is ready to get back to the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow evening we'll fly home to... No, we'll fly to Auckland, spend the night, pick up a car, go to Costco, and then go home.
What?
And then turn around and go right back out again.
Dude, I swear to God, if we do, I'm flying to the boat. I'm flying to the boat. I ain't gonna wait to get on this plane.
Hey Davis, you can come pick 2 rocks, but you're not taking the rest of these home. It's our last day with our van, and we're just getting her ready to return her to her owners here in a couple hours. Rob is doing his first ever cleaning out of the toilet. And honestly, I'm the only one that used it. The boys were good, but... So you have to find these dump stations, and that's where you dump your poop and pee.
That was actually pretty darn easy. We just dumped it out, cleaned it out, washed it out.
See, I could have used it the first 6 days, but he wouldn't let me use it because...
Well, if we didn't have to clean it out, we wouldn't worry about it, but it wasn't bad.
But you have to come to one of these holiday parks because they have a proper dump station. You can't dump it. There's signs everywhere, like in toilets and stuff.
Yeah, you can't dump it in toilets.
So for our last morning, we're going to explore the cute little town of Arrowtown. This and Monica and Cromwell have been my favorite.
Area right here that we're going to be walking down. This is the historic area for Arrowtown. It was a mining town, okay, that was looking for gold back in like the 1860s.
You have to stop at this cute little pharmacy if you are in Arrowtown. It is adorable and is the most well-stocked I've seen in New Zealand.
Sheepskin.
I have never used so many public bathrooms in my life, but now it's like everywhere I go, I'm looking for a public toilet. Happening Paradise Falls. Cool. Davis is gonna go pan for gold. See what we can find. So we've been given a QR code for us to watch on how to actually pan for gold. We'll see if it works. Found time. Oh yeah, they do sparkle. Well, that's cool.
They're not huge.
But still, that's neat.
Oh, they should have given me tweezers. Look, you can see there's little mini gold pieces in here. It's really cool.
You got it?
Did you find something? We've actually found some little pieces, no nuggets, but we've actually found flakes.
If we found a big nugget, oh my gosh, just floating down the river.
And how do you, Davis, how do you see the flakes?
They're shiny.
Yeah. So Rob's over here panning for gold, and I'm just looking in the dirt, and I'm finding, I guess, pieces that other people have already found.
This man loves panning for gold.
Rob is having a great time back there. This is what I would take for a souvenir. It's real lamb's wool, $354, which is actually only $150, but this is incredible.
Arrowtown, you were cool. That was a pretty neat place to see.
Now back to Queenstown. Queensland. Queenstown?
Queenstown.
Cleveland. We're heading to
I
Cleveland.
didn't say Cleveland, I said Queenstown.
Oh, sorry.
Cleveland.
Ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry. Ain't no mountain high enough.
We are back in Queenstown.
That was good. Delicious.
What'd you have?
I had a Guinness pie and mashed potatoes. So it was like, like a shepherd's pie, except it was actually like a pie.
And I had shrimp tacos that were a 10 out of 10.
Delicious.
What did you eat?
New York style pizza. You just choke
How
in
was
the water.
And how was yours?
Not good.
What would you rate it?
I have no ratings on pizzas. They're all good.
Except the 3 cheese pizza in French Polynesia?
Yes.
We just spent the rest of our afternoon lazily walking around the wharf area and enjoying our last hours of the Southland. Later that night, we boarded our flight to return to Auckland.